Salam alaikum. Lapha seBulawayo.
Thank you.
Been the flight.
Nice, yeah, nice and short, yeah.
Nice and short.
Yeah, we
nice.
neighbors, we are one home. Yeah.
Usiphatheleni lapha ekhaya.
Mtulomnandi, we-jazz, wombhaqanga, we-fusion, konke kuhlanganisa nje, nembila, khona ngoba iyi-one. Yeah.
And what one thing with congratulations for the award.
Oh, thank you
Ube
very much.
kanjani wina le award? Is it the high time?
I hope it was the right time. There were people who were before me who haven't gotten it, so it's a little bit, but I'm happy. I don't want to say much about it. At least a recognition at last.
Finally.
In this industry, just over 40 years.
You've been in music for 40 years.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
40 years.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to performing in Bulawayo? Have you performed here before?
I have performed here before. I forgot the venue where the show was promoted by, I think, venue is called 7 Stars or something like that. Yeah. Our host then was Sam Matawu. Yeah.
Samatauro drama.
Yes.
Used to work with Oliver Kids.
Yes.
So, what are you promising the people of Bulawayo are going to be attending?
We promise the people of Bulawayo great South African music, where it's played by a fresh band like this, These young gentlemen, my nephews, are beautiful. They stand, well versed on South African jazz and jazz in general, and music in general, actually, We all studied music, So yeah, it's going to be a great one.
All right.
What do you think of the jazz music? How they are accepting it? We hear a lot of genres coming in, and some call my piano, some of this. Are they having an impact on the jazz music?
Gentlemen, you also need to help me.
Music evolves in
Yes.
every generation that actually comes in. So what I can say is there's nothing that is better than the other, but it's just the different interpretations of everybody that is actually coming up, having different sounds, in mind, and exploring whatever that they feel in themselves to bring it out there. I mean, if we can look in the 80s, there was what they call bubblegum music, and then came kwaito music, and then now it was house, and then now we are on Mapiano. So every generation has its own.
But jazz music remains.
It will always be.
Yes, yeah.
It's not going nowhere.
Exactly.
It's not going nowhere. It's not going anywhere. And it's one of the fathers and mothers of music anyway. Just classical, traditional music. It will always be there.
So, say, have you ever collaborated with any Zimbabwean artist? If so, which one, and how was your experience with them?
Yes, a couple of them. The late Jethro Shasha. The song of the Mbira song was talking about is called Mabarana, dedicated to him. Great drummer. He passed away when he was living in South Africa. I've worked with him, and Sam Mataure as a promoter, first as a drummer. He was in my band back in South Africa, and then he promoted me here, a couple of things here. And then Louis Mhlanga, and then the late Oliver, I never had the chance to work with him. We were planning on something, We were planning, a kind of music where we wanted to incorporate saxophone and lira and marimba, So we're slowly working on that, but then it come through.
So, Wandi, you are one of the younger members in the band. Ordinarily, you would be playing my piano. Why are you playing jazz?
Well, I don't think I'm that guy. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a piano. I would, if I given the opportunity, I would play it, because I believe in being a contemporary of the time. So whatever is thrown at me, I should be strong enough to deal with it as an individual who lives in this time. Even though I am a practitioner of the old arts, but I am still in the new generation at the same time.
You agree with him?
I do. I mean, as Benny said,
music evolves, you know, and every generation has something to bring on the table. And even jazz music, if you listen, there's a lot of younger like my generation of jazz musicians who bring elements which, you know, reflect the current times, you know. I mean, so you find people who draw from things like amapiano and house and hip hop and, you know, all this modern new age music. They infuse it into their interpretation of jazz, and, you know, keeps the evolution of music going forward.
You are coming to Bulawayo. Have you ever been here before?